All right, guys. So I'm gonna be recording a video on how I look at flow. I think it's just better to do a video while the market is live. So market opens in 1 minute. I'm basically gonna explain to you guys how I look at flow, what some specific terminology I use on my Twitter, and etc. Below bid, above ask, ask. How do you know if it's a buy? How do you know if it's a sell? All those questions I get a lot. So I will be going over that once the market opens in about 1 minute. So yeah, this is basically what black box looks like on the options tab. Shows a chart, shows a ticker, bullish flow, bearish flow, most active calls, most active puts. This is the alert stream. This is where dark pool orders are, insider buys, so on and so forth. Okay, so right now, some flows coming in, nothing really interesting. Pretty light premium, 17,000, 28,000, 19.7 thousand. Yeah, so nothing so far. We can use this as an example, the below bid, Veil, Veil 11.5 call, 628 expiration, 1,400 contracts below bid. So below bid on a call means that they're selling these calls. So this is a bearish bet, right? They're literally getting out of this contract below the bid. Like they just need to get out, and they're not going to get at the ask. So they're selling these contracts at the bid. So that's what below bid on calls mean. So these are STO calls. Okay. So yeah, they're pretty simple right now. So we got a Tesla call. This is actually nice. This is actually pretty clean. So a Tesla 192.5 call. The spot price at 185.55. So 200 contracts for 140,000. This is a good start. And this is something that I will post. So that's a good example for one. So Tesla's a good one. And we'll just keep, we'll keep talking until we see another one. So when you click, the ticker, like what I just did, it will show up on the side as well. So it would say rapid bullish flow, 190 call at the spot price for 185.69, and that's an options active alert, which you can get right here. There is alerts, so this is a black box alert that you guys can use. Basically, it shows what the good flow is. So let's go back to the flow, and then we go back to all. So right now, so far, it's pretty slow. I'm really not seeing anything so far. Yeah, this is a pretty slow morning so far. So the filters that I have right now, puts and calls are on. The yellow and magenta colors are on, and I'll explain what those are in a little bit. Also, let's go. Yeah, so I have all the premiums on. I don't want to miss anything. And out the money. Actually, no, I want in the money as well. I do like in the money as well. Okay, that I did not want that. Oops, there we go. Just because if there's in the money put sellers, for a heavy size, then that's definitely a good bullish trade. So what does the yellow mean? The yellow means the open interest exceeded in a single trade, indicates a single block or sweep trade has exceeded the day's open interest. So it's very simple. And the purple, when you see the purple, open interest exceeds in multiple trades and indicates multiple block or sweep trades have exceeded the day's open interest. So now let's see what is coming in the flow. So really, honestly, not too much yet. Actually, this one's pretty good. So this is an in the money put seller, right? So it's a 35 put, values at 155,000 in premium at the bid. So this is a STO put. So this is a bullish strategy, right? So that they're saying that this stock is going to be higher than 35 by expiration, right? But now that we're seeing is a 35 call at the bid, but now at the ask as well. So this spread might be a little wide, I believe, or it could be at the ask. I mean, IVs remain the same. The stock is going a little bit higher. I mean, 2 cents. The premium's the same. So I'm leaning ask on these, but this is a for sure STO put. So this is a bullish trade. So I'm leaning bullish on this gush. But other than that, so okay. I mean, here's a pretty clean one. But you know, the thing is about, you know, when you see these big of premiums, okay, you know what, actually let's do this PG. So PG is coming in. PG looks good. So you see how there's a 167.5 put for 82,000. Another one at the bid. Okay, so this one, the premiums are going higher, but the IV is going lower. The premiums are going higher, so the IV go a little higher. So maybe this is a little mixed. Forget it. Forget that one. Avgo, 1750 call above the ask. So they don't even care what. So above the ask is literally they don't care what the premium is when they're paying for it, right? They're literally paying above what the market is offering, right? So that is a very bullish bet, especially obviously if it's a call. So sorry, I'm in the middle of a Discord conversation as well, so bear with me. So yeah, they're literally paying above the ask. They don't care about the market price. They're super bullish. They're super confident in this trade. They're gonna buy it regardless. So that's a very bullish trade on Avgo. But that, I mean, that's basically it, right? Like, you know, and when I also let's go over when I say sus flow. You know, what I mean by sus is like, okay, if a stock expected move is like, I don't know, $8 per week, right? Or $8 a month, and you see an option flow where it's like $30 out the money for like 2 weeks expiration, that's pretty sus, right? And it's like, you know, let's say 150,000 in premium, where the stock doesn't really move that much in that short amount of time, right? So that's pretty sus to me. So I will post it on Twitter or Discord and be like, you know, keep an eye on this, right? The stock doesn't usually move $10 or $20 in 2 weeks, but this guy is, you know, paying 160,000 for the stock to move $20, you know, in 2 weeks. So that's what I mean by sus, right? ETF flow, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's, you know, something that I don't really like to post, but when something looks good, you know, if there's a SPY call that's, you know, 600,000 for tomorrow's expiration, $5 out the money, that's good. But if it's a SPY, you know, 559 call for October 10th for 500,000, I don't really care about that, because I don't care about a dollar move with you know 4 or 5 months at an expiration, right? So, you know, if it's 600,000 with a $5 move in SPY with tomorrow's expiration, that's a good bet to take. So that's better as far as an ETF trade. You know, it goes the same as QQQ. So look, I mean, this is interesting. Siri 3 put at the bid, it's at 2.75, so they're expecting Siri to be above 3 by expiration for 112,000, right? So we don't really see that much flow in Siri with over 100,000 in premium, right? So this is a bullish bet, and they're expecting Siri to be above 3 by 628, and that is literally in 4 days. So that is interesting. I would honestly consider that sus, right? WOR, not really that interesting. TLT 97. But that is honestly about it. You know, the cool thing about Black Box, there is a live chat there. You know, you talk about, that's my channel, but we don't use that. You know, they have discussions every single day, specific flow trades, news, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. If you need help reading flow, there's a live chat right there. You know, there are black box alerts like you. So that Tesla call that we were looking at, right? We started at 2.29. It hit a high of 3.05%. Right now it's at 2.74. So that's pretty cool, right? So, and then they also alerted Amazon 195 call at 0.55. It's at, you know, last up. So it's a little bit down right now, or I guess a little bit up now. So there are alerts as well. But again, you want to make sure that you have your charts open at all times. Don't just blindly open the flow and just buy everything, right? Just because there's a lot of premium doesn't mean it looks good. You know, you always got to look at your charts, unless it's a complete lotto. So yeah, I mean, that's honestly it. I think it's pretty straightforward. I know I'm going to be gone for a while, so my flow posts are not going to be posted probably for a couple weeks, but you know, Owls has 3 other flow traders are just as good as me, maybe even better, that will post every day in our channel, in our Notable Flow channel. They'll post on their Twitter sometimes. Professor of ETFs will post the majority of it, and the other 2 guys that we have, Benji and Cole's World, they post a good amount as well. So if you're not going to miss anything on Flow, everything's going to be in the Notable Flow channel. If you guys have any questions, you know, you guys can DM me, but I'm going to do my best to kind of be off Twitter until my vacation's over. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. We'll see you in the next. Good luck.